Hello there guys and good morning. So welcome back to another daily update. So what a uncertain few days it's been, as you can see across the markets, and we've had some very good price action. So let me just guide your attention back to Monday's candle here, where we said, look, if we close in between this this red area here, it's going to be super bullish. The fact that the day after on Tuesday we saw a big sell-off, and we respected this trend line again pretty nice before closing back inside the red box. On Wednesday we then saw this bullish engulfing candle, which took us back up to $42,000 nearly before being swiftly rejected. Now we are still above this this red box line here, so this support and resistance zone, so that's very good. The fact that we've come down during the night, well, we've seen equal moves. We saw a bit of a pump and then a bit of a dump, so we're actually in a position in this yesterday. I posted at 40,700, and I think I took a little bit of profit, which wasn't a great deal. Nevertheless, the market started to retrace a little bit, so I jumped out of that position. I'm just going to show you here on a 1 hour time frame. So we actually got in roundabout somewhere up here, probably sold it on this bit of a pump, and it's been stagnant since. So what are we looking for? Well, I'm honestly thinking that given the little bit of a bearish scenario, I've not had a chance to put any weekly picks in this week, although Bez21 did call the good call with Sandbox, so fair play to him. This is where he called it, and this is where it's at now. This is forming some kind of a bullish structure here. You can see probably a pole and a flag pattern maybe, but ultimately very, very bullish on Sandbox. On a daily time frame, you can see here that nothing's really affected it, even though we saw a sell-off and then back down. We are coming into resistance here, but nothing to be worried about. We're looking to set a higher high from this point there. So yeah, just saying, none of the weekly picks I've managed to actually get into as of yet. I still am in the existing positions as I have shown you in the weekly picks. But VRA actually had some bit of negative news yesterday that wasn't actually correlated with VRA. So something about the Galaxy Cup and them not being legitimate partners, but it's turned out that it was just flooding the market. So that's what the 4.5% dip is this morning in VRA. That's why that is. So I'm going to take more of a closer look at that and probably bring you an update throughout the day. ETH's looking very, very good on its way back to our original entry mark. So hopefully we can get back to 3K and be sitting quite even on that. Bitcoin again. So we're looking to maintain this break above here. I do anticipate a bit of a sell-off on Friday for a number of reasons. So first of all, we've got the options expiry of $760 million today on the derivative markets. The bulls set to gain 60 million, sorry. Bulls have got everything to gain, bears have got everything to lose, so it's going to be a real battle today. Obviously not today because today's Friday in Australia, but it'll be tomorrow Friday in the US, or essentially when the rest of the European and US markets wake up. So that's what we're looking at for the options expiry. Bitcoin does need to stay above $40,000 for that for it to be effective. Any drop below 40k, and it looks like bears are going to probably take us back down to this trend line, possibly back down even to 35k, given the amount of expiries that are, given the amount of options that are expiring today. So Cadena, Polyastic, we're still maintaining this this flat level here. Atom looked all right. It was in the weekly watch list from Monday, so we had 3 good days, bit of a pullback today. Theta, not much has gone on with that. Glitch, so it saw the main net release, or the gearing up for the main net release, which was obviously priced in, and that was yesterday, so the negative action's already been priced in for that. Rune's been getting some magnificent pumps, but as you can see, it's probably about time that has a correction now. So if you are in Rune, I'd probably take some profit. You could even say that, let's have a look, you'd be looking for a re-entry point back down somewhere around about here if you are going to enter there. But just something to be mindful of. It has pumped a lot, so if you are in that, be very risk averse, take some profit, don't get caught out. What else have we got? So Daffy, I hadn't talked about Daffy for a while. That was in the long holds not long ago, but then I removed it. Didn't really have any updates, I believe. So, but yeah, that's not doing too bad. I might keep my eye on that, and I might buy myself a little bit of Daffy. The Federal Reserve in America's come out last night, and they confirmed that there'll be an interest hike rate of 0.25% leading, and this is the first one in 4 years, mind. This will probably be getting updated every 6 weeks. This is to combat inflation, the rising price of goods and services, and oil. But look, it's a bit too late. if you ask me. But yeah, so ultimately that's not very good for banks, for borrowing money and for businesses, but it is good because I do anticipate that a lot of people are going to then put their money into crypto. I know that's what I'm doing. It's going to be a hedge against inflation. You're getting more percentage back than you would be putting in a NISA or a saver inside a normal bank account. So that's how you stake if you're into staking. If you're not into staking, we've got a group in there with a free handbook. It tells you how to stake, where you can stake, and if you read that and you're still not sure, drop me a message. I'm more than happy to explain things, and I'm happy to go over things on an individual basis, but you do need to grab my attention for that and tell me what it is that you are looking for. So on top of that, the markets have been relatively flat for the last 24 hours. You can see here, this is my live open trade, so I'm going to go long at 40,300 should we get a bit of a breakdown. I do think that will probably spike back down at some point to this area, given that the options expiry is today. So I'm looking for a fake out to below, and then obviously rise back up to the upside is ideally what I'm expecting today. Should that not occur, I'll probably have a stop loss round about 39,800, maybe a little bit less because I am on high leverage, but I don't have a great margin in this account, so I'm not really bothered if my liquidation point is hit, although that's not the correct way to trade. So anyway, look, it's Friday. I've been going through some exciting ways how we can bring across new content. We've got some new members just signed up to the group. I am going to be putting on more webinars, more individual learning experiences, going through the ebooks, handbooks, setups on TradingView, and even just exchanges. But I need you guys to come to the party. I need you to tell me what it is that you're struggling with, how I can help. I know everybody's situation is different, but like I said, I'm more than happy to consolidate it all into groups. I can hit more of an audience with the same pitch, basically. So that said, I will be back tomorrow, probably not with an update, but just with a market guide, and obviously an update if this position does activate today. But happy trading. Make sure you take a lot of precautions today with the options expiry, especially over the next 2 days. Just price that in, be aware that it's going to happen, and there might be more volatility again. So that said, have a great day, have a nice weekend, and I'll see you in the weekly webinar on Sunday.